Adam here with Brooksaw Antiques. Today we have this 1957 Smith Corona Silent Super vintage portable typewriter. I'm going to show you how to use the functions and make sure they all work. One of the best typewriters of all time, in my opinion, and the best Smith Corona. Up top is the adjustable paper guide. This helps you guide the page in straight. I'm going to line that up with the edge of the platen, which is the main roller that feeds the paper. This is the left margin. I'm going to set this one on 0 and the right one around 85. And this is the paper support arm that flips up from the back. And this is the paper bale that sits on top. It's got 3 adjustable rollers. Once you hear the bell, you're at the end of the margin. Hit this line space, get you back to the beginning. It skips 1, 2, or 3. Right now we have it on single, but if you want double, just flip that switch back. It skips 2, one more, it skips 3. We're going to keep that on single for now and finish typing. As you can see, all the keys type nice and none of them skip or stick. I'll type a sentence in red on the next line and switch from black to red. There's a switch on the right side here. Flip that all the way down to the red indicator. It prints the bottom portion of the ribbon. When you have it in the middle, it doesn't print any ink at all. It just leaves a stencil for copying purposes. When you have it up top, it prints the top portion of the ribbon, which is black. We're going to move that down for red. Beautiful typing machine. It's absolutely tight, fast action, smooth and quiet. The print always looks really good on these. It's just one of the best for many reasons. It has a really nice look to it. Smooth, quiet. It's all kinds of reasons why you want one of these. Compact. To pull the page out easy, there's a switch on the right side here. You flip it forward and it unlocks the rollers underneath the platen, allowing you to pull the page out easy or load thicker paper like carbon copy or cardstock. Make sure you flip that back before you load the next page or else it won't load correctly. So the style in the 1950s was this color code, like the gray with the green keys, the green fixings with the chrome too. So a lot of typewriters, not just Smith Coronas in this era, had this same color scheme. Shift on each side and a shift lock on the left. To clear that, just hit the shift button again. Backspace on the left side, very nice. Tab on the top right. This has a keyboard tab set. So this is the difference between the Silent Super and the Silent. Is this one has the manual, or not the manual, but the keyboard tab. On the Silent, you set the tabs in the back manually. So we have one tab set. I'm going to go ahead and clear that by hitting the CL button. Now we don't have any, but there's another one there. Now we don't have any, but I always like to set one somewhere in the middle by hitting the set button there below that. So that way when you hit the tab button, it doesn't go slamming all the way to the end, causing wear and tear in your typewriter. It just stops at that spot. And you can set as many tabs as you want on this model right here on the keyboard. Fast action. I'm going to move the color back up to black. MR stands for margin release. When you get to the end of the margin, there's a mechanism that blocks you from printing. Hit that MR button. It does allow you to go all the way to the end. Very nice. Backspace on the top left. And above that is the ribbon reverse. All the brand new ribbon is loaded on the left side, so it's pulling clockwise to the right. If you want to switch that direction, right above that backspace, you flip that switch up, it'll pull counterclockwise to the left. Flip it down, it pulls clockwise to the right. And above that is the touch control. From low to high, the higher you go, the more tension there is when you hit the keys. You do have to hit them harder for them to print, but they respond faster. The lower you go, you don't have to hit the keys as hard, so you just want to play with that to make sure your preference on that. Behind each knob is the carriage release, very smooth carriage, and the nice metal carriage release levers on this model. And it's got a carriage lock on the front. You lift that up, it releases the carriage and locks it in the middle. So when you have it in the case, it doesn't bang around, causing potential damage to your escapement, which is the mechanism that allows the carriage to move one space at a time when you type. Left carriage release, very nice, smooth. If you pull out this lever at the end of the left knob, it disables the spacing so you can get to an exact spot on the page. You push it in, you get the clicks. Each one of those clicks is one space. Same concept with this lever on the inside here. You flip that down, it disables the spacing. Flip it up, you get the clicks. And on the inside of the left side of the platen is the page gauge. And you just want to load the page right below the 11 there. That's when you set the page in, and then as you're feeding it through, it'll start to warn you on the left side that you're getting close to the bottom. That's 2 inches, 1.5 inches, 1 inch, and that's the end of the page. And that's it. Now available on eBay or Etsy. Search Brooksaw Antiques.